Hello, everybody. I'm here on YouTube and Facebook Live. I'm going to be pulling your cards for the week. So if you haven't picked your card yet, go ahead and pick A, B, or C and listen for your guidance for the week. I hope you're off to a good start for the week. I'm a little tired tonight. I've been really tired lately. Greetings. Hello. All right, let's pull some cards, y'all. Are y'all almost ready for 2020? And I'll have to do a pick a card for 2020 for you. How does that sound? I'll have to do that when we get closer to the new year. Everybody making good plans for 2020 and kind of looking forward to making big changes or resolutions yet? My resolution is to eat a little healthier this coming year. I started out last year eating pretty good for a couple of months, and then it kind of went downhill. And I've been a little bit back and forth over the past year with my eating habits. I'll eat really good, and then I'm like, I'll eat a bunch of cookies. It's been a little crazy this year. Okay, so let's pull some cards. If you're just tuning in, pick A, B, or C, and let's see what you got going on for your week. If you have any friends that might need a little reading, feel free to share this video with them so they can get a little advice for their week. Hello. It is going to be amazing, right? Yes. Awesome. Okay, so let's pull. I hope you're ready. Hope you're ready. I'm feeling A right over here. All right, A's. Let's see. What you got going on? No? Maybe. B. There's our B's. Right there. C. 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 Okay. Here we go. So how many of y'all are clairsentient that pull tarot and oracle cards and actually use your clairsentience to pull cards like I do with your left hand? It's the traditional way of doing it, based off of the tarot teachings and the occult mystery schools. It's the way I prefer to do it. I feel like I really trust my intuition and my clairsentience especially, and so I just go with that feeling, getting a vibe. Whoa. All right, y'all. All three of you have major arcana cards as your main cards for the week. Wow. Okay. All right. This is interesting. All right. Okay. So, wow. These are there's something about these tonight. Okay. Let's start with A. All right. So, we've got the Fool card for A. If you chose A, you got the Fool card. And the Fool card is a card of new beginnings. It's a card of you stepping out into the unknown and taking a risk and choosing a new adventure. So this is your card for the week. It looks like you're taking a step into the unknown and you're really stepping forward on things without even really necessarily knowing. You're just kind of trusting. You have faith in this step. So this week is going to be a step forward for you. If you chose A, it's going to be a step forward in terms of your fate and your destiny. You're taking the reins and you're taking the risk. Okay, so this is really good if you chose A. This is like, wow, you're putting yourself out there this week. You're going to really step forward. So you're having the faith in yourself. You're trusting the process. You're trusting what's happening, that you're on that right path. So this is good stuff if you chose A. All right. Hi. All right. And then we have Two of Swords if you chose A. So you're taking that step into the unknown. You're taking that risk. You're moving forward this week. But you're feeling a little blinded still. This is a card of blindness, confusion. This is a card of really feeling like you're not sure where to go, right? Heart chakra is kind of a little blocked there by so much mental stuff going on, right? And the mental can really get in the way of our feeling energy. So you're taking that step, but you're still feeling like a little closed off, a little like not sure what's going to happen, a little bit hesitant. But these swords, you can't hold them up forever, right? It's like you're trying to make decisions and you just feel like the weight of them is holding you back. But really, it's because you keep thinking about them. It's because you're so focused on the mental. And so you need to let go of the mental stuff. You need to let go of trying to make these decisions with your mind and allow your intuition to open, allow your heart chakra to open, and allow these right decisions just to come flow through you like a channel, right? So you can see here that the moon is there, right? Intuition. You can see the water behind her, and she's holding blindfolded. She's holding the swords. So this is a card of like learning to let go and allowing things to come through you, right? Allowing information to flow through you, okay? And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's also advising you that you need to focus on a project. There's some type of project you have in place. Now, for some of you, I'm getting that this could be something to do with health, right? So there's some type of project happening with you. Definitely health issues. And so with this Queen of Pentacles, she's focused on her core. You know, she's focused on that energy that is at the solar plexus area and the sacral area. It's like the stomach area, right? So this could be that you're working on your fertility. Maybe you're working on stomach problems. Maybe you're working on eating habits. So there's something going on with the stomach and with health and with really just learning to focus in and allow yourself to make more intuitive decisions about your health, but at the same time don't think about it so much, be more intuitive about it. You know, allow that energy to open and get more in touch with what your body needs and with what your body wants and what your um like what you need, what your energy needs, right? So this one's a little different this week. I'm really feeling like you're taking this big step and that you're thinking too much, but you need to let things go. But it's also a lot to do with health, right? And it could be that you have a lot of stress or something's going on with your health. Something's going on with like your core and your health, and that's like a big focus for you. I'm really getting that. And it's almost like you need to focus in and you need to open up and you need to clear your chakras. Yeah, okay. Clearing the lower chakras, right? Clearing the lower chakras is what I'm getting. So it's like clear those chakras, clear those lower chakras, open them up and allow that channeling information to come through you as you take this step into the unknown, as you take this new adventure, right? Open yourself and just allow things to flow through you because it's like you're blocked. It's like your emotional centers are blocked. It's like there's a lot of contraction going on in your body, right? In the core area of your body, and it just needs to open, right? If you chose A. And that's going to make you feel a lot better about this because you're kind of taking that risk, you're taking that step, you're moving forward, but at the same time, you're still a little blocked, right? You're still a little like blind, right? Because you have so much noise going on, probably, and so much contraction of the energy. So, anyways, yeah. Oh, cool, Mel. Hey, Mel. Yeah, Mel's in my awakening group. Awesome. Just got a singing gig. Oh, that's awesome, Ari. Oh, the confused fool. Y'all are funny. All right, so let's take a look at B. If you chose B, we have the Temperance card. Okay. So with Temperance, this is about patience and alchemy. Okay. So it's, you know, you can see the crown here in the, you see the crown, right? That's down the path. right? So at this point, you're not there yet. So you need patience and you need more purification, right? This is purification, alchemy, patience. It's really about temperance, which is to temper yourself, right? To have patience and to work alchemically. So on your ascension and on your growth. So this card is very much about you tuning into spirit, but having patience with yourself, having patience this week, allowing things to happen for yourself, but patience. I said earlier, y'all got major arcana cards as your cards for the week. So these are like big turning points for you. So the patience is key for you if you chose B. You really need to make sure that you are, being patient with yourself and with your spiritual energy, right? Okay, so Page of Wands. We have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is like focusing on action, but small steps. Okay, you can see the little salamanders, little lizards on his coat, and those lizards represents small steps, taking baby steps, right? So have patience with yourself this week and take baby steps. All right. You don't need to rush forward right now. You can see that he's being very patient and he's looking at the wand of victory. He's looking at this opportunity of moving forward this week. But this alchemical process you're going through, this like opening that you're going through, this spiritual awakening that you're going through, um, you know, it needs steps. It needs small steps, and don't try to rush forward with this. All right. So this, whatever you're going through this week, have patience with yourself. All right. Because then we have the Seven of Swords. All right. This is for B again. And the Seven of Swords is a card of the thief. Right. So it's saying that, don't look back at the betrayals. Don't look back at the issues. Don't look back behind you. You've got to move forward with baby steps. Don't let this negativity get to you. This is a negative card. All right. And the Seven of Swords, he's looking back and he's stealing the swords. All right. So don't look back. Don't, overthink things, which is swords, air, quality, right? Don't overthink things right now. If you chose B, you really need to just have patience and just take your time this week. Whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is that you were coming to me about this week, you need to have patience with yourself. You need to have temperance and you need to just chill out. All right, because it looks like you're thinking a lot, you're looking back, you're like, did I make the right decision here? Should I do this? It's like a lot of mental stuff. And I'm really just seeing baby steps, focus, slow down, chill out. This week, you need to calm down a little bit. Just take it easy, right? Okay. All right. Okay. Did that make sense for y'all? Dead on. Awesome, Kelly. Thank you. Perfect. Don't look back. Awesome, Dawn. Yes. Hey, Sally, you made it. Hey, Missy. Oh, thank you. LOL1. I don't know your name, but LOL1. Thank you. All right. You ready for C's, everybody? Okay, let's take a look at C. If you chose C, woo, this is an intense one. All right, this is another major arcana card, and what we have is Judgment. This card is a card of judging yourself. So, what this is saying is use good judgment. Don't be a harsh judge on yourself this week, right? You've been through a lot, obviously. Looking at this card, feeling the energy of this card, you've been through a lot if you chose C. Don't be such a hard judge of yourself, right? Have that self love, right? But make good judgments, have good boundaries, all right? But don't be so negative towards yourself. If you're having like negative stuff come up, let it go. Just say that's a thought, right? And a thought is not attached to you, it is not you. A thought is just a thought. And it can come from other people. It can come from old programming that's faulty, It can come from your childhood. It can come from just negative things that have happened to you in the past that gave you these thoughts. Let the thoughts go. Because if you chose C, judgment it can be very harsh. this card. It can say, that you're really your worst judge. You really are, right? Too much judgment against yourself, too much judgment on yourself can be very, very detrimental. It can be very detrimental to your energy, contracts your chakras. It can be very hurtful and painful for you as a living being. So, have that compassion for yourself, have that love for yourself this week. Don't be a harsh judge, but hey, if you're letting other people step on you or you're not having boundaries enough, it can tell you here also you need to have good judgment for taking care of yourself, right? So make sure that you are taking care of yourself with boundaries with other people and with your time, right? So be a good judge, but don't be hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself in a negative way, but you need that balance, right? That makes sense? Okay, so Mars saying, was gonna choose C, but I kept second guessing myself. I've been waiting and it's on point. Awesome. All right. So we need to keep going for you then here. I like reading your comments though. Definitely been hard on myself. Aw, don't be hard on yourself. A lot of emotional issues. Yeah. And that's what I'm feeling off of this one is like I'm feeling like a lot of people are feeling very down on themselves and being their own worst judge, just kind of judging yourself. Try to let that go. Just try to go, all right. In fact, let's look at the next card. All right, so the Nine of Wands. Again, actually, this goes right with what I was saying earlier. You're feeling a little beat up. You're feeling like life has been really tough for you lately. Like this year has been tough for a lot of people. And if you chose C, I'm especially feeling that, I'm feeling like you are feeling a little wounded, like raw wounds, you know what I mean? Like they're being rubbed a bit. And you're judging yourself and there's just a lot of harshness going on for you and internally, right? You can still see the green though. You see all the green leaves and you see all these wands of victory. They're still there and they're still protecting you, right? And you still have opportunity for growth and you're still standing your ground. And it's telling you you need to stand your ground even though you feel that rawness right now and you feel the pain. You need to stand your ground, have your boundaries. Again, that boundaries is coming up, right? Boundaries. But also, we have the Three of Swords. So you're dealing also with some bitter sorrow here, all right? And with this one, that's coming from the negative thoughts, the negative emotions that you need to clear out, right? And that's coming from that judgment. When we judge ourselves, you got to have that self love, just like you're another person, just like you love another person, love yourself the same way. You got to stop like feeling negative about yourself. And the Three of Swords is bitter sorrow. So it's like you see it coming, right? And so it's just kind of warning you. Just be careful because the path that you're going down with so much judgment or lack of boundaries, whichever one is happening to you or both, something's happening there and it's bringing you down a negative path of feeling more sorrow. And you've got to let that go, right? You've got to stand your ground, have your boundaries, let go of the negative thoughts. Work on clearing your energy, work on your chakra system, work on your ascension work. Go inside and try to do some clearing. Clear your house of all negativity. Do some house clearing, do some energy clearing on yourself because there is definitely something going on for my C's here. There is definitely a lot of stress, a lot of judgment, a lot of harshness against yourself, and you don't deserve that. You know that, right? Um, really work on yourself this week. In fact, I'm going to pull another card for my C's. Okay, Knight of Wands. All right. And so Knight of Wands is about moving forward. It's about being that fiery, driven spirit. You can see there's a lot of fire in this card. It's kind of like, you're feeling down, you're feeling like, negative about yourself. But this card is telling you, use that spark, use that fire in the most productive way for yourself because you have it, right? You have that fire, you have that energy, you have that spark, and you can make some really great things happen in your life with this kind of card. This is a very powerful card. It's a card of really just leaping forward in your life. You have a lot of opportunity and you have a lot of growth that's going to happen because again, you see the wand, right? And that was what was here is the wand of victories. And so you got it again here as your advice card that, hey, you really can make some great things happen. You got to keep standing your ground, keep your boundaries, and know that there's some negativity going on that you need to clear. You need to like set up those boundaries. You need to clear. All right. There's some things that you need to work on, and you already know that, right? And this week is a good time for you to do that because I'm just seeing some stuff that you need to like, you don't need that. You don't need that in your life. Work on yourself, focus in, do what you need to do some meditations, do some chakra clearing, okay? Okay. Aw, thank you so much. Good to see you. Aw. I haven't seen some of y'all in a while, and I'm seeing quite a few people on tonight. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody. For those of you in the Spiritual Awakening course, we will have our extra class this Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll have our second coaching class this Saturday at noon as usual. And for those of you that are in my Tarot Masterclass, we had our Wednesday night session this past Wednesday. The replay is posted, of course. For everybody else, I will see you on YouTube with the new video. We're doing the root chakra this week. We're going to be releasing the root chakra video, and it's all about the root chakra. So that one's going to be coming out this week. And then I will see you on Pick a Card next Monday. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I'm going to go rest a little bit. So I hope you do as well. Thanks so much for joining. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Oh, thank you. Yeah, speaking of Mar, I'm looking forward to growing even if I have to do it alone. Yes. And that's the thing. Sometimes we need to, really work on ourselves and just enjoy ourselves and have our boundaries. And then with that, you can always attract other people. If you're dealing with people in your life right now that aren't really right for you, they're not good for your energy, work on yourself. And as you work on yourself, those people will separate from you and other people will come in. A different soul group will come in, friends, lovers, whoever they might be. That will happen. A shift will happen if you work on yourself. That's what happens. You'll notice that all of a sudden it's like those types of people are kind of getting away from you, and then these other type of people start coming in, this different type of person. So as you shift your energy, that's what happens. But yeah, anyways, all right. Thanks so much, everybody. Y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye for now. Bye, everybody.